back against Buckram, but it's alive. Was that a negative when you're again?
Yeah, of course. But I just said without the rehydration.
Is that the number one name out of them all?
Fundora probably. But look, there's Charlo, there's Thurman.
What's going on? WittyP coming back with another one. Let's get it. Go talk some boxing. Oh, I want to talk about two guys. Got some critical wins. You know, put them right back in the mix. Tszyu, 154. Got a good win over Joey Spencer and Filip Hrgovic. Oh, he got a good win over Joe Joyce. Yes, two guys needed some, critical wins to get right back in the mix. And Tszyu, oh, he needed this win. He is coming off 2 losses back to back. Yes, to Sebastian Fedora and Bakram. Yes, he's coming off 2 losses back to back. So Tszyu, he needed this win, to put him right back in the mix. And he was calling out Virgil Ortiz after his fight. He was calling out Virgil Ortiz. Got his, that'd be a good fight. That'd be a good fight. I like Virgil Ortiz a lot. And Virgil Ortiz technically have a loss as well, if we want to be real, because he lost to Tszyu Bullcheck. He did. We want to be real. Virgil Ortiz is one of my favorite fighters, but I call this boxing shit right down the middle. Boxers don't pay me. Ain't no point in having my feelings or lying. No point in having my feelings or lying about it. He lost that fight to Tszyu Bullcheck. He did. But that'd be a good fight. Tszyu, he, get his confidence back. Got his confidence back. Had a stoppage at round 4 TKO against Joey Spencer. And Virgil Ortiz, he just beat Israel Madarov, I believe, last month, back in March. So that'd be a good fight. It would. And we had Filip Hrgovic. Oh, he bounced back against Joe Joyce because he lost against Daniel Dubois. Wasn't a bad loss. Daniel Dubois, one of the best heavyweights, but Filip Hrgovic, oh, that overhand right, and he showed he could fight on the back foot as well. Oh, he fought on the back foot most of the fight. Joe Joyce was really, really aggressive. Oh, he was coming forward. He was really aggressive, but he didn't technically have a plan, it doesn't seem. He wasn't really, didn't have an area where he wanted to really place his shots or where he wanted to land his shots, just more so letting his hands go. Filip Hrgovic, he showed a little shoulder movement, fighting on the back foot. Then towards the middle to later round, he started coming forward. After Joe Joyce started getting hit with them overhand rights and some of them counter shots, oh, he started backing up. And that's when Filip Hrgovic started coming forward. So it was a good fight. He got a unanimous decision over Joe Joyce. He did. That was a good fight. And I wanted to highlight these two guys, Tszyu and Filip Hrgovic, because they needed these wins. They did, to get right back in the mix. Boxing, it's fair weather fans, they get down on you quick. Not only the fans, but the media as well. So they needed these wins. And Tszyu, 154, he right back in the mix. He called out Charlo, Virgil Ortiz. Need to rematch Bakram. Bakram and Tszyu Bullcheck, they're the 2 boogeymans at 154. They are. Bakram and Tszyu Bullcheck, they're the boogeymans at 154. We want to be real. We wanted to keep it all the way 100. The boogeyman, Bakram and Tszyu Bullcheck. But we'd love to see, Tszyu either against Virgil Ortiz or rematch Bakram. Either of those fights would be good. Or Sebastian Fedora, rematch that. Because I feel like he was on the way to, stopping Sebastian Fedora, but he got that nasty cut and he loses to Bakram. It looks like, he lost to Sebastian Fedora as well. So Tszyu, he's in a tough position, but I want to highlight these two guys. Like I say, they right back in the mix. Filip Hrgovic only got 1 loss, and that's to Daniel Dubois. So he right back in the mix as well to get another big fight. So, I'm gonna keep the fire content coming, talk some boxing. Big weekend. Comment, like, subscribe. That's why you can help us share the video. But I'm saying, hit that cash up, baby. I'm gonna keep the fire coming. Keep it rolling. Knock another one out. Bah, bah, bah. Let's get it.